This is Police Week, dedicated to honoring and remembering law enforcement officers killed while serving our community.
And to date, 48 Honolulu police officers have died in the line of duty, including Officer Troy Barboza. This year marks 30 years since he was murdered by a drug dealer.
And tonight, we look at the legacy he left behind and the dangers officers face while out on the job. This is New at 9. Some say a flame represents life. In this case, it's the life and memory of a Honolulu police officer who died just as his career was getting started.
Troy was a great guy. The minute you met him, you wanted to be his friend.
Kurt Kendrow met Troy Barboza in 1986. They were part of HPD's 92nd recruit class.
He had a personality, charisma. I mean, he was a comic. He was such a comedian in recruit school. He kept the 40 of us together, laughing and moving forward every day to become a Honolulu police officer.
And he was awarded Most Outstanding Recruit. Officer Barboza ended up joining the Alpha Detail, now known today as the Crime Reduction Unit, plainclothes officers who sometimes go undercover.
Troy made a drug buy at the intersection of Kalakaua and Lewis Street from a gang member from California who was trying to get his name in the crack cocaine business here in Hawaii. So that was in July of 1987.
He arrested the suspect, Tony Williams. 3 months later, Williams, while out on bail, shot Barboza while he was sleeping at home in Manoa. Williams is now serving a life sentence without parole for the murder.
As a police officer, you expect to meet people that don't like you on the streets, but when you're at home in your sanctuary, resting at home, sleeping at home, you expect to be safe. And that case, Troy's case, illustrated to law enforcement, not only in Hawaii, but around the world, that how dangerous this job really is.
Officer Troy Barboza.
And this week is dedicated to remembering the law enforcement officers like Troy Barboza who gave up their lives while trying to protect ours.
We were young. We were 22 years old, and Tony Williams took a life. I mean, he was a brother, a son, a friend.
Kendrow retired from HPD last year as a major and can't help but think about all the things his buddy could have accomplished over the past 30 years.
Not only as a law enforcement officer, but as well as being a part of the community.
Barboza coached Special Olympics athletes, inspiring and giving hope and opportunity to those with disabilities.
And that's the kind of person that Troy was.
And he is remembered every year at the start of the Special Olympics Summer Games in Hawaii, a torch run named in his honor. The run, which draws hundreds of law enforcement officers together, raises awareness about Special Olympics and raises money for the athletes so that they can participate in sports free of charge.
And the third one is probably the most dear to me, is the fact that we remember Troy and what he did not only as a police officer, but what he did as a Special Olympics coach and how he served his community.
A life lost, but certainly not forgotten. And this year's Torch Run will be held on Friday, June 2nd. It starts at Fort DeRussy in Waikiki and ends at Les Murakami Stadium. We have more information about it and how you can sign up to participate on our website, khon2.com.